What are the overarching themes, energies, circumstances coming up for Libra, please? You have deception in reverse. Oh, so you're catching wind of something, or you coming to realize something, understanding something for what it really is, seeing a situation for what it really is, okay? So a scenario you may have conjured in your mind, okay, worst case scenario, is coming shattering down, okay? So there is a shattering of an illusion where you thought things were worse than they actually are. You see how there's a theme here, right? And it's very on cue with the energy, right? And what's going on astrologically. So that's the case for you, Libra, okay? That you're realizing that actually a situation isn't possibly anything like you envisioned, or is nowhere near as bad as you possibly thought it was, okay? So your perception of a situation of certain people may change greatly after something coming to your awareness. Yeah, someone perhaps you thought was a foe or wasn't for you actually wants to assist you, okay? Yes, especially if you are dealing with some kind of issue in the workplace, something to do with your career or something you want to do in terms of work, or something involving a profession of sorts, or education, research, right? Maybe something you want to get involved in, a project, a business, right? Maybe someone you thought didn't have your best interests at heart actually really does, okay? Someone genuinely wants to help you here. So you're going to be quite shocked by this turn of events, okay? So I'm telling you, someone that you thought really wasn't in your corner, you are going to find out in the month of August that they really are, and they actually do want to help, okay? So you just got to ask yourself, are you allowing yourself to be helped in the ways that it's required, right? There are times where the universe will literally set it up so that you have to ask for support. So yeah, that's literally the case here, right? Like, you are supposed to be helped in a situation here, right? And through this experience, you may actually find that actually this is a really good ally to have. Not only is this someone who is really helpful and knowledgeable, but this is someone who you may actually really enjoy spending time with. So this could be someone who you once perceived as a foe, an op, right? It's actually someone who becomes an ally, right? So you may have read the situation, this person's intentions wrong, okay? Maybe they didn't come across the best way, or maybe they were a little bit shy to approach you, right? So maybe you thought they were avoiding you, but in reality, they just didn't know how to best approach the situation, right? But I feel like this is someone who's going to see their opening, and then they're going to come and talk to you, all right? So if you feel like someone's been avoiding you, that's definitely not the case here, okay? At least when it comes to a particular person. And this could be someone you know either from education or the workplace, right? Maybe you even work in the same industry, not necessarily the same company, something like that, okay? So tell me more about this for Libra placements. Seven of Swords, I'm telling you, right? You really thought someone was up to no good. Someone had bad intentions, right? But you've literally got the divine confirming that that's not the case, all right? That's not the case. And in fact, if you push this away, you'll be self-sabotaging, because this person can help you, okay? This person wants to help you. That's why this is in the upright, right? This person can help you, and they will help you. But if you assume they're an op and you're nasty to them or push them away, then you're shooting yourself in the foot, aren't you? So we don't want to do that, Libra, okay? Tell me more. Yeah, exactly. You don't know. Sometimes you don't even know why the universe put someone on your path. It's not always clear in the moment, but it will become clear, right? Not everyone is a chance encounter. Not everyone is just a random person that you happen to cross paths with. Some people were meant to cross your path, right? And this is the case here. It's okay to not know exactly what this person's full intentions are or everything about them. But if they are clearly going to show you that they can help you and they want to help you, that's where you have to use your discernment and listen to your intuition, okay? Yeah, and that may be a little bit scary for you, but it's going to be really key that you do. Because in this case, I'm telling you, if you resonate with this, there is someone in particular that wants to help you. I'm not saying everyone's in that energy, of course, But there is one particular person that truly wants to help you, because that's their arena. They're like, this is what I do. Why wouldn't I help you? This is what I'm good at. This is what I excel at. This is what I love to do. You know? This is how I am. I like helping people where I'm able to. And you may realize, oh, actually, we have that in common. All right, we apply it in different ways. But yeah, I like to support people. I like to help people. I like to problem solve with people. I like working as a team. I like working in partnerships, you know. So I'm telling you, you may be surprised. Tell me more about this for Libra placements. Yeah, look at that, 10 of Pentacles. You don't know why people are brought into your life in the moment, okay? It's not always abundantly clear from the get-go. What did I say? You connect with this person. You get to know them better. You realize, actually, they're really cool, right? Who knows? You may actually form a lifelong friendship, a relationship. This may be someone you end up going into business with. This may be someone that you end up marrying, settling down with, having a family with. This could be someone who, you know, helps you to transform a situation in your life where you see a massive increase in abundance, right? Or growth in a particular area. Or they help you excel within your career, you know, climb within the company. So if there were some people who could help you but weren't, this person actually will, okay? So I'm telling you, you see, a lot of the time to reach the 10 of Pentacles, there is going to be a moon in the picture somewhere. There is some aspect of it that's going to require you to have faith, okay? Because I'm telling you, a lot of people, like we say, that old analogy, right? Those memes where you see two guys digging, right? Trying to get to the gold. And the guy that gives up doesn't even see how close he was to hitting the gold mine. But the one who was willing to keep going, even though they couldn't see it, was the one that hits it, right? That's this energy right here in a nutshell, okay? It's literally this. This is how it came out, right? It's right here. So I'm telling you, you're not going to know straight off the bat, right, where this is going to lead, what this is going to create. But if you have faith, if you trust your intuition and the signs you're getting, go on a leap of faith, you just might be shocked as to what transpires, what comes out of the situation. Yeah. So, very, very telling. Wow. Give me one more for Libra. Queen of Wands. Yeah, exactly. So with the Queen of Wands here, you know, I get it, Libra. You don't like to be taken advantage of. You don't like people disrespecting you. I appreciate that, right? But this isn't someone you need to be defensive with. No. If anything, this is someone who can help you get excited about something, okay? Feel more confident about tackling something here. Especially, like I say, if there has been some kind of workplace issue, if you feel like you're having a hard time leveling up, if you're needing help with a business, if you're needing help with something to do with education, whatever capacity, right? I'm telling you, this is someone that's going to help you overcome the issue, right? And with this person's support, you are going to feel more confident, more positive about the outcome, okay? So it's going to do you the world of good. It may just be one little thing that you need help with, and then you're soaring, you're flying again, right? And you're like, right, I'm in, I'm back in my zone, back in my element. Let's do this thing. I've got this now, right? I'm telling you, it is so worth it. Going from this energy to this energy, yeah, I'm telling you, absolutely worth it. Look, Two of Cups, partnership, I'm telling you, I cannot stress this enough. This person was literally tapped on the shoulder by the universe to support you, right? I don't know how many cards we got that shows that, right? This person is literally meant to help you, working together, but you don't see it yet, but you will, okay? So please, don't shoot the messenger, the person who is there to help you, okay? That would be my advice here. So I hope that does help.